Hey everyone, welcome back to Shelf Life Lego for part 2 of our courthouse expansion. So for just to bring you up to speed, for part 1, we completed our first floor for expanding our courthouse to one side so far. And just to kind of compare it to where we are with the regular courthouse, you can kind of see the different bands and how they link together. So today, for part 2, we'll be working on the second floor. So again, we're going to keep the courthouse partly in screen just for a reference point. But to start off our second floor, we're just going to use some plates put together for our base. And then we'll go ahead and start constructing our front based off the same design that's in our courthouse here. So I won't go too much into detail with that, but I just have a couple of pillars on each side. And then in the middle, just a plate with some snot pieces and some flowers, just like in the original set as well. And then on each side, same kind of technique as the bottom floor with some snot pieces and some slopes and whatnot. But the original build had these 1x4 slope curve pieces, but I didn't have enough room, so I had a bunch of these ingot pieces, so I figured that would be fine. So I just used them. And then some windows. And the same on the other side. And I'll go ahead and start adding some of the brick layer so you can see the layout for this floor. So I went ahead and put in the first couple layers of bricks. And for this one, we actually have a space toward the outside. And we're going to add a cell door. So we'll see if anyone has any idea of what we're going to add in the future. But it'll definitely be for a future build, and it will make the entire thing kind of tie together and make sense. But for now, I'm going to add a couple things to this area. So the first thing I'm going to add is this desk build. Should have forgot a piece of it. And I messed it up again. Sorry. We got this desk build here with some clipboard and some papers and a cell phone on it. And we're going to put that in. We'll do here. And then we're going to add a chair as well. And then over in this area here, we're just going to add this little tiny desk here. And then we're going to put in a build in this area here. Here and a 2x4 here. And we're going to add a couple of 1x3 tiles here, and then just this 1x2 panel here, and finally seat here. And then I'll save some time. So along this back wall, I just have this modified brick, regular brick and plates and tile combination. It's going to go here. And then I have this desk piece built out ahead of time. And we're going to stick that in here, like so. And then finally, a 1x3 for a step here. Oop, I forgot the seat for over here. And so hopefully it kind of looks like a courtroom. and we can go ahead and start populating that. So I have my stenographer here. So this will be a little stenographer desk. So she can be recording what's happening in the courtroom. And we have our lawyer. Happy that she's making bank. Here at this desk. And then, of course, we have our criminal that is facing the judge. And we will have our bailiff, making sure nothing goes down. And then finally, we have our judge. I can't remember what series minifig he's from, but he's from the CMF line. So we'll go ahead and put him in here. And then you can see this was our gavel. And he's ready to make a ruling. But that's our little courthouse scene. And I'll go ahead and put in our next level of bricks. All right, so we got the majority of the rest of the walls up. Again, just another quick glance at the courtroom scene. And as with the floor below, I'm going to go ahead and add a door that doesn't lead anywhere on this level as well. And then I can basically finish off by adding our final layer of bricks and tiles and snap it all into place. And the same with the front as well. So I will go ahead and add this to our current build and see how it looks next to the courthouse. Go to handheld. And you can see it's blending pretty seamlessly with the courthouse itself. So finally, to finish up the roof section. So that saves some time, so you have to watch me struggle to build all that. But again, same basic design as the courthouse with the 1x1 rounds and the inverted slopes. And then just tried to kind of emulate the same general principle of the decorative pieces with the dark gray and the tiling. And so I'll go ahead and add that as well. And put you on handheld again. And you can see it looks pretty good, I think. And it adds some depth or some substance to the building and makes it look a little bit more grand, I think. And so all we have to do is finish decorating the front of our courthouse wing. All right, so for the front of this portion of the courthouse, I'm going to put in some plants. So we'll do a 2x2 round tile with the stud in the middle on both sides. And we're just going to add some shrubs. But again, in the regular courthouse build, the flowers are red and white, so I wanted to kind of stick with the color theme. So just put together this this group of flowers for this side. And then the same on the other side as well. And then for this last jumper, I went ahead and put together a tree. So I'll kind of share my tree technique, which I've stolen from other people, and I honestly don't know where to give credit, so I'll just say it's not my idea. We start with one of these fez pieces, and then add one of these 1x1 with bars. And then I typically like to use these Technic spacers. I think they add a little bit of texture at least, and I guess you could say it looks a little bit like bark. And then I use the reddish brown Technic pieces to kind of get the tree to bend which direction I want it to go. And then just fill the Technic holes with 1x1s. And you can add branches or anything through these holes as well, and I like doing that. And then we'll go ahead and finish putting together the rest of the tree. And so as long as you end with it going mostly up, it typically works pretty well. We'll go ahead and stick that in here. And then, again, I don't really know where to give credit, but I like using this technique sometimes, and it's taking these sprout pieces and putting them through the, like I guess the branch or the older Lego leaf pieces. And then you can add them onto the flower stalks, and the bottom of the sprouts stick in pretty well. And you can clump them together how you want, and it gives a little bit of life to the tree. So go ahead and put that on here. So we have our tree sticking out. And then finally, we're going to add a 2x4 here, and then another one on the front here. And then we're just going to add some of these corner slopes along here. And we're going to build up the pedestal for our statue that goes out in front of our courthouse. Then we're going to add a 1x2 plate and a 1x2 bracket with a gold 1x2 tile. It'll look like a nameplate or something to tell you what the statue is. Had a couple of jumpers. Then I have this guy as a statue. I figured this would make sense with handcuffs, considering it's a courthouse, and we just did a courtroom scene. So maybe a statue in honor of Law and Order. And we'll put him there. And I think that is going to do it. So here we have it next to the townhouse modular. And I like the way it looks. I think it incorporates pretty seamlessly, and it accomplishes what I want it to, giving it some substance. And I think looking at it, especially after we add another wing, will give it, or make it look pretty substantial in the city. And then we can start building out like a courtyard or a park in front of it. So I think for now that's going to do it. And next time for part 3, I guess, or part 1 of the second wing, we'll be back to work on the other side over here. But for now, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And thanks for watching.